Greetings, YouTube. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but Jesus really only left two edicts. Two. To love your God and to love your neighbor. That's it. That's how you could sum up the teachings of Jesus. Now, I realize that he did say specific things other than that, but that's the elevator pitch of his teachings. Love God, love your neighbor. He also did things like feed the poor and heal the sick. He treated everyone equally. He didn't matter to him whether they were rich or poor, whether they were a carpenter or a baker or a sex worker. They were all equal in his eyes. And the largest single cohesive organization of Christians on the planet are the Catholics. All the other organizations that are considered Christian branches of Christianity, while they are all branches of Christianity, don't have a single titular leader, as just like the Catholics do. And the Catholic courts have the Pope, the See of Christ, the literal embodiment of the entire church, lives and breathes inside that man. And recently, the Catholic Church sued so that it could maintain the right to discriminate against people in the gay and trans community and bar them from being treated at Catholic hospitals. Just let that one wash over you for a second. People who say they follow the teachings of Christ, the guy that fed the poor and healed the sick, want the right to judge someone on an aspect of their lives, of who they are, to discriminate against them and say, you don't get to get healed. You don't get to receive help from us because we have decided that you are unworthy. Now, I don't know if you agree with me on this one, but that doesn't sound like loving your neighbor. And if you are a member of the Catholic Church, you support this institution, both spiritually, politically by giving it numbers, and fiscally, because they pass that little collection plate every single Sunday. I know, I remember. I used to be a Catholic. I was raised in the Catholic Church. Okay, until I was 14, I went to church every single Sunday. All right, and they used to pass that collection plate every Sunday, and we all put our money in there. And that money, which is being given to a tax-exempt organization, is being funneled to the palaces of the Pope. You know the guy wearing the silk slippers, holding the golden staff with the big pointy hat and the opulent robes, who sits on a throne, who says he represents Christ? The guy that fed the hungry and healed the sick. And he wants his church to have the right to legally discriminate against people in the United States of America. And every single Catholic in America supports that. Don't distance yourself from it. Don't tell me that you're a moderate Catholic or you're a progressive Catholic. Don't give me that bullshit. If you're going to own the name Catholic, if you're going to attach that to yourself, you're going to wear that little golden cross around your neck. And if somebody asks you, What church do you go to? Oh, and you say, oh, I go to the Catholic Church over on Elm Street. Then you have to own what the Pope is doing in your name, with your money, turning people away from a hospital, telling them that they are unworthy, they are lesser, they are not worth as much as someone else. And when you get to the pearly gates, don't be shocked if your name isn't on that roll.